their energy versus your energy. So let's have a look where their attention is at, where their attention, their emotions, or their spiritual focus is. So this could reveal emotional withdrawal or growth or confusion or longing. Let's have a look, Spirit, for the viewer, the person that the viewer is thinking of. What is their energy right now, please? We have got the King of Pentacles. And then, Spirit, may we please have a look at the viewer's energy. Let's have a look at how you're currently holding this connection. So this could also reveal emotional clarity and frustration or openness. Wow, we have got the 10 of Pentacles. It seems like the both of you are on par. So this is a very aligned and beautiful pair. The King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, they speak about a long-term stability. They talk about devotion and soul-grounded love. And there's also a maturity in this pairing that suggests mutual vision, even if that's not currently being spoken aloud. Certainly this energy is very magnetic and it holds a lot of promise and depth, and the unspoken ache of I want this with you. So there is this sense of balance in this connection that's actually quite rare. Both of you are holding the energy of long-term potential, but in slightly different ways. So they're sitting in a very grounded, steady, committed, masculine energy, very focused on building and creating and providing, where you are sitting in the vision of what life could look like if all of the pieces finally fell into place: the love, the legacy, the home, and the shared purpose. So this definitely isn't about casual emotion. This is very soul-rooted and future-focused and quietly incredibly powerful. So this reading is going to be for someone who feels like this connection could be everything, not just emotionally, but energetically and practically, even spiritually. So you may be wondering if you're crazy for feeling this way, or if they're on the same page, because maybe you haven't seen movement. But if you have been sensing a very stable, anchored love, even in that silence, then this reading is for you. It's for the one who really knows that this connection runs deeper than desire, and this is about life partnership energy. So their energy right now with this King of Pentacles, so this person is currently in a space of very grounded internal focus. The King of Pentacles, they're not someone who is impulsive. It's someone who's very slow moving and intentional and deeply concerned with creating security, not just for himself, but for those that he loves. So emotionally, they might not be as expressive, but energetically, they are thinking long term. And they might be working through some issues that are related maybe to finances or responsibility, or to feeling enough to offer you the stability that they believe that you deserve. So this person, they see you as valuable, maybe even if they haven't voiced it. But the King of Pentacles holds love in action, not necessarily in words. So they might be showing up through silence or through work or through planning or even distance as they attempt to get their life together. So this is someone who feels the connection, and I don't feel like they're running away from it. What they are doing though is they're trying to figure out how to become someone who can hold it all together properly. This is someone who really likes tradition and loves being in a monogamous type relationship. And then we have you showing up as the 10 of Pentacles. So your energy is deeply rooted in that vision of emotional and spiritual and material fulfillment. So you're not looking for flings, you're not looking for games or this in and out energy. You're very much focused on the kind of love that lasts. So it's not just in feeling, but also in the foundation. And the Ten of Pentacles, it shows that you may already see this person in your future, that you've probably imagined a life together, maybe a shared home, a partnership, a legacy, a family, a shared purpose. So for some of you, this might not even be fantasy, it might actually be some kind of soul memory. And it's like you're holding the energetic blueprint. You can see the path, and you're likely wondering, do they see it too? And the answer to that is yes, but they're maybe still trying to catch up with the version of themselves that they could really fully step into so that they can have this kind of life. So this is a connection that is not of fleeting passion. It is one that is absolutely rooted in potential and with soul alignment. And they're embodying the energy of someone who wants to be ready and who feels the weight of what this could become. And you're holding the vision of this life that this connection could create. This is, spiritually aligned, it is heart forward, and it is deeply real. The fact that the both of you are showing up as pentacles, then it isn't a question of feeling, it's more a question of timing and readiness and courage. So the energy between the both of you, it's steady, it's mutual, and it is absolutely not finished. Let's just pull one more card as to what's happening energetically between you. So Spirit, can we please have a look? Can we please have a look? What is happening energetically between the viewer and the person that the viewer is thinking of? What do we need to know, please, Spirit? We have got the Page of Swords. So this is a very energetically charged card. One to sit between those two pentacles, and it brings this energy of curiosity and awareness and spiritual tension. So this person, they're watching, they're thinking, they're processing, but they're not quite ready to speak. And the connection is alive with this energy of mental stimulation and intuitive downloads. And there's a very big psychic presence. So there is movement, but it is subtle. The Page of Swords suggests that you are still connected on a very intellectual, energetic, and possibly even psychic level. So the thoughts of one another, they certainly linger, and there's a lot of curiosity towards one another. There could also be a lot of observation that is happening. That could be through social media, or whether that be through dreams, intuitive downloads, through astral traveling. It's certainly showing that neither of you have fully let go, but neither of you maybe is fully speaking either. So this could be this space of silent studying. There could be this mutual energetic awareness where each person is really trying to make sense of the other's energies before they act. So the Page, this also symbolizes nervousness or inexperience. So one or both of you might be unsure of how to approach this, despite the strength of the bond. And while you're showing up as the Ten of Pentacles, fully aligned with the vision, and they're embodying the King, building that container, this Page energy reveals that there's an emotional gap in the communication. And yet this Page, they watch, they listen, they learn, and this means that there is interest. And there's something that is evolving in this particular connection. Now, as always, I like to remind you that this is a collective reading, and therefore it is not meant for everybody. If you would like your own private reading, I have got a few that are available. I have just restocked 2 more same-day readings, and I've just restocked the 5/5 portal written reading, where I will customize some questions for you, or you can place a few of your own questions in there. The other reading that I have available is the soul contract reading, where we look at whether you have some soul contracts, and if so, what their main purpose was. if you've lived other lifetimes together and how those are influencing this particular lifetime, what lessons you have contracted to learn together, and so much more. All links